Hi, I'm Sasha.
Hi, I'm Luciana, and this is Brandon. When Brandon was 21 years old, he was in a snowboarding accident that resulted in a spinal cord injury.
A spinal cord injury is damage to any part of the spinal cord or nerves at the end of the spinal canal.
Can you tell us a little about your spinal cord injury?
My level is a level C5 injury. I'm considered a C5 incomplete. And what an incomplete is that anywhere below the point of your injury, so if I'm C5, anywhere below the point of it, it's where your spinal cord is not severed. So you either have feeling or movement below that point of injury. So that's what incomplete means.
Can you please tell us what recovery was like for you?
Recovery was the biggest challenge of my life, and if anybody has gone through it, they know this, the exact same, what I'm talking about. I'm very fortunate to be walking. In the 6th week of my injury, I started to get movement in my leg, and from that point on, it was just intensive rehab. I had a halo on.
What's a halo?
A halo is where 4 screws, 2 are here, 2 are back here, are screwed into your skull, and it requires 3 pounds of force on each screw. So I'm just going to show you one of them that you can see.
So like right here?
Yep. And then on this side. And then because of aloe vera and everything, these kind of go away, they kind of blend in. But because of the halo, it makes recovery a lot more difficult, a lot more challenging. But because of the way I was raised, I was up for the challenge and the fight.
The challenge and the fight?
Yep, the challenge and the fight.
How long did all that, like the challenge and the fight, take?
It's always going to be a lifetime. It's never going to end. I know some people that have had full recovery, and they stopped working out, and unfortunately they go backwards. And that's kind of what happened to me. I had to go out everyday life, get a job, stopped working out, and after I started walking, I noticed myself regressing, and I had to start up again, and it was just going from walking with a cane, then back with a walker, and then back to a wheelchair, and it was very frustrating. So it's a lifelong battle.
Okay. And do you want to ask about?
Yeah, so you said that you work with an organization, right?
I do work with an organization. I was fortunate enough to, at one point in my life, I was always very positive, and I love to talk to people. I love to just cheer them up, because life is never over. I always tell people that you can do anything anybody else can do. It may take longer. And so I went into the hospital, Cascolina Hospital Rehabilitation in Pomona, and talked to a young man that everybody wanted me to talk to. And there's a story behind that, but I went and spoke to him, cheered him up. I didn't know I was the very first one to go talk to him. And later on in life, when I was talking about my regression and everything, I went back to my doctor at Cascolina and was like, what's going on? Like, how can I do something to get better? And he said, go talk to Hal Hargrave. That was the kid that I was like, okay. I had no idea what Hal was doing. He started a foundation called the Be Perfect Foundation.
Okay.
And come to find out, the Be Perfect Foundation opened up the Perfect Step, which is an accessible gym with trainers at the Claremont Club, and it's all attached. And so I started going there, and Hal really helped me out. He was like, hey, for you helping me out, you were the first one to come talk to me and give me hope. I want to make sure you're taken care of. And I will never forget that, and I don't know if I can ever repay him, unless he needed a kidney. But that was the beginning step of my involvement with the foundation, and from that point I do fundraisers, I do everything, and it 100% all goes back to the Be Perfect Foundation.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so much, Brandon,
No
for
problem.
meeting with us, telling us about Be Perfect. For those of you following along with the video, we will include the website to Be Perfect in the transcript, and of course it's here on the board. Again, thank you so much for following along, learning about spinal cord injuries, and meeting with Brandon with us. Thank you.